everyone, and welcome to the beta episode of Liberty Minute, where I give you the quick lowdown on yesterday's news in about 3 minutes or less. First up, the stay-at-home order in LA County has been extended indefinitely amid reports that hospitals are now in crisis care mode. On Tuesday, the county reported its highest number of hospitalizations in one day at 7,000. The state has told hospitals to ration care based on, quote, the likelihood of surviving in the near term. Also yesterday, Mitch McConnell agreed to Trump's stimulus and 230 demands by introducing a bill that would offer $2,000 in direct payments to Americans, would repeal Section 230, and would commission a study into election fraud. Reason describes Section 230 as the Internet's First Amendment, protecting private companies from being held liable for the words and actions of their users. Typically, folks on the right say 230 needs to go because big tech companies like Facebook and Twitter have abused their abilities to moderate content, while people on the left typically claim that Section 230 needs to go because it protects social media companies when their users spread fake news and/or hate speech. Alaska Airlines has announced that beginning January 11th, they will no longer allow emotional support animals on flights, following changes in the Department of Transportation's regulations around service animals. They will be the first major U.S. airline with this policy. The city of San Francisco has announced they will be giving $5,000 grants to small businesses that have had to remain closed following California's lockdowns. 2 different grants will be available. One to businesses that gross under $2.5 million a year, operate in San Francisco, or have liability insurance of $1 million or more. Under the second grant, businesses can receive over the $5,000 limit, and according to the program's director, these grants are specifically for, quote, minority-owned businesses that advance the city's equity goals, including women-owned businesses, immigrant-owned businesses, legacy businesses, and businesses in established cultural districts, or that serve a largely minority clientele. A new poll from Gallup officially named Trump the most admired man in 2020, ending Obama's 12-year run and pushing the former president to the number 2 slot. Breaking yesterday, we learned the officers involved in 2014's shooting of 12-year-old Tamir Rice will not face charges. The officers were previously cleared by an Ohio grand jury after they shot the boy in a playground. Rice had been holding a toy gun at the time. The incident was being investigated by the Justice Department, who cited insufficient evidence in proving that the officers had broken the law. Kamala Harris received a COVID vaccine on live television on Tuesday, after which Biden referred to her as President-elect Harris. And in other COVID-related news, a new report came out of Hong Kong warning that nearly 1 billion masks are now polluting the world's oceans. They estimate that the masks will pollute the oceans with approximately 7,000 tons of plastic that could take up to 450 years to break down. And finally, the newly mutated coronavirus strain that was previously only seen in the UK has shown up in Colorado. That is your Liberty Minute rundown of the news. Please like, share, and subscribe. Check out my other videos on my channel, and be sure to tune in to my regular live streams on Tuesdays at 9 p.m. and Fridays at 7 p.m. Eastern. See you on the next one.